Hello everyone, my name is mandilynn. I am the author of the young adult novel Essence and historical fantasy novel I Am Mercy, and today we're here to do a writing tag. So me and Kim Chance, she is a fellow YouTuber and author, we have been working together to come up with a writing tag for you guys, and we came up with a list of questions. We're both gonna answer them. Her video will be down below, so be sure to watch it, and the questions will be there as well if you want to do this tag. Also, the first question is, when do you write? You know, day and time. So I am a weekday writer. I am terrible at writing on the weekends because that's my me time. That's when I relax and that's when I have fun. But during the week, I work in the morning and I have usually the whole afternoon to myself. I found that my sweet spot is around 7 p.m. That's usually when I write. How do you seclude yourself from the outside world? So I take my phone, I answer whatever's on my phone, I put it on silent, and I plug it in on the other side of the room so I'm not even tempted to touch it. And if I'm having a really hard time not getting distracted, I will turn off the internet on my computer. How do you review what you wrote the previous day? So I'm pretty simple when it comes to reviewing what I wrote. I just read it and I'll edit grammar mistakes if I see them, but I'm not looking for them. If there's any big picture mistakes that I see that really need to be fixed, I'll make a comment of it, but I won't fix it. I'll make the comment so I know and remember when it comes to draft 2. What song is your go-to when you're feeling uninspired? These days I don't listen to music as much when I write because I do get easily distracted by music. I'm the type of person who likes to sing and dance to music. But when I do listen to music, I turn on Pandora. I have a station called Movie Scores and I like listening to that because it's just instrumental and it's usually really epic. What do you always do? Listen to music, read, watch YouTube, etc. when you find yourself struggling with writer's block. When I have writer's block, I like to just read because usually when I have writer's block, I know what I want to happen next, but I can't form the words. Like, I literally forget how to form a sentence. So I read a book because when I read a book, I can see how a sentence is formed and it kind of helps me. And then later I go back to writing when I feel inspired again. What tools do you use when you're writing? Writing 21st century fiction is my go-to book that I keep on me when I'm writing. It's usually always at my side. I have a lot of dog-eared pages. I love it because at the end of each chapter there's like these little questions that you can use to, you know, amp up your book. So if I feel like my novel's kind of boring, I open up to one of these chapters and I read the little question and I'm like, what can I do to really screw up my character's life? I also like to have the notebook of whatever novel I'm working on open beside me. This is the notebook I use for my third novel. I write down any research, character profiles in here. That way it's all kind of there and easy to reference. I mostly use it for research if I need to like reference something. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to be incorrect. Or even worse is when I have to write about a character and I'm like, ooh, what was their backstory again? And I have to open this and read all about my character that I made up myself, but I can't remember. What's the one thing you can't live without during a writing session? So I can't live without my outline. So when I'm writing, I have 2 documents open. I have my manuscript and then I have my outline. And I keep them both open. When I'm writing, I look back at my outline to see what's coming up next and I modify my outline for whatever I've written to make sure that the outline still works. How do you feel yourself during your writing session? I always just have water by my side because I'm a very thirsty person, it seems. I don't eat food when I write because I get easily distracted and just munching on food seems to throw me off course. So I'm not allowed to eat when I'm writing. And last but not least, our final question is, how do you know when you're done writing? So I usually give myself a word count goal. My daily goal is usually around 1,000 words, but sometimes if I fell behind, I'll make it, you know, like 3,000 or 5,000. So I write 1,000 at a time. So say if my goal is 3,000 words, I'll write 1,000 words, take a break, go back to writing, write 1,000 words, take a break, and you know the deal. I'm not good at sitting and writing like 3,000 words all in one sitting, so I kind of break it up and give myself little me time breaks. And since that is the last question, now I get to tag people. I tagged Shaylin Bishop, Kristen Martin, and Lindsay Cummings. Even if I didn't tag you, you can still do the video. We're a loving community here. Anyways, thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe.